Hello, everybody, and welcome to Super Memorial Day Sunday, Memorial Day weekend 2024. And a lot of people honor the fallen war dead, the soldiers and sailors who died in war and airmen by having a big barbecue, barbecued ribs and smoked brisket and potato chips and potato salad, green salad, baked beans, and a cake. I don't know how that really honors them, but I don't know how that honors them. All right, anyway, it's kind of a weird thing to do, but that's what people do. Okay, so we're going to taste beverage. Following that sort of strange spirit of honor, we're going to do beverage brands because nothing honors fallen soldiers and sailors and airmen like tasting beverages, right? I mean, it's the same mentality, same thinking. Good morning to you, Mr. R, Jason, Bart. I have a product today from Yingling. It's called Golden Lager. I mean, Golden Pilsner is a lager, but Golden Pilsner style lager. Now, when I first had this in 2018, I wasn't totally thrilled with it. Certainly didn't hate it, but I found it was a little bland. But maybe they watch my videos because I think it's been improved. There it is. There we go. Finally focused. I think they've improved it. Now, it was $14.99 for the 12 pack. Not really a great deal, but about $7.50 a 6-pack. It's fresh because it just came in the store, 93rd day of 2024. Third day of 2024. April 2nd. So it's just over a month old. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Their vodka is really good. I wonder, a lot of Western states can't get it. I think it's finally starting to show up in Texas, perhaps, so I'll pour it. I got a Pilsner glass. Some kind of little grit on the glass. Hold on. Now, this is a true Pilsner. This is not one of these silly Billy Pilsners or funny bunny Pilsners that they usually make in America with corn and rice all added. Corn and or rice. It's an all malt Pilsner, all barley malt, no corn or rice or corn syrup. I know that because I read the news release when they released it. So there's the box, that one y'all were talking about. In cans and draft for a limited time. So probably already off the market. It was never in Louisiana anyhow. Golden Pilsner. 4.7% alcohol. They don't put the ABV on their labels. They should. I'm not saying it should be a law. I just said they should do it. 18 bitterness units. Seems a little low, right? Should have about 31 to 33 BUs. Golden in name and color. It's certainly golden in color. Year-round in draft cans or bottles. We only get the bottles around here, to my knowledge. 136 calories, so it's low calorie. Relatively low calories. Yes, indeed. And there's the can version. Chocolate oat milk. $30 to get in. Probably wouldn't check it out. Morning to you, Shane. Join in. Join in. Bring a beer, wine, or liquor, or coffee, or tea. All right. So I told you in 2018, 6 years ago, seems hard to believe that long ago, but I wasn't thrilled with it either. I wasn't exactly over the moon on it. Yes, I have been to Gettysburg, the battlefield. National Historical Park. National Historical Park. I'd rather been there celebrating a victory than a loss, but you know, I like history, so you do what you do what you do. Do what you do. All right. But could a product such as this improve? The answer is simple. Yes. Do I think it's been improved? Yes. And I'll tell you why. Okay. I'm smelling rich barley malt like crackers. And a little herbal hoppy grassy hop notes, kind of like you get from Germany or the Czech Republic. Taste time, cheers. Grassy herbal hop bitterness. Crackery barley malt. Now it does have like a little bit of golden taste like you get from like, what's that company? Munich Gold, Hofbräuhaus, Munich Gold. I can't remember. Munich Gold. So it's kind of like maybe it's a little Munich lager coming through, but it has enough bitterness that I did a blind taste test. They're going to get posted. I'll put this up against a Pilsner from Texas called Live Oak Pilsner. I think it's Live Oak, right? And it got killed. You know, Live Oak wiped it out. But I mean, it ought to. It's like $5 a can. But then I put this up against Bohemia, so-called Pilsner from Mexico, and it beat Bohemia like a drum. It wasn't even close. And then you know Bohemia had no chance against that craft beer Pilsner from Texas, which got super high scores on Beer Advocate and Rate Beer. Well, I don't mention Rate Beer anymore. Beer Advocate and Untapped, and it deserved it. Now, how would this Yuengling do against Euro Pilsners? I mean, it would do okay, but it may never win. You know what I mean? It might do okay going 0-10. I saw Koenig Pilsner yesterday at Total Wine and More. They got Radeberger Pilsner, Pilsner Urquell. Of course, nobody can beat that. Staropramen. I'm talking about the real Staropramen, the one made there in Czech, not this farmed out thing that they make in England that's like lower lower alcohol, and the people say it's nasty. I never had that one. I had the original Czech version. I'm talking about now Carlsberg Pilsner, Danish Pilsner. That would probably be a tie with Yuengling because Carlsberg Danish Pilsner is a good beer on its own merits, but it's not Pilsner enough. It doesn't have enough bitterness. Honestly, I think that'd be more on par with Bohemia Pilsner, although Carlsberg has no filler, no corn, and Bohemia certainly has the corn adjunct, the masa corn, I think they call it, from Mexico. I'm late. What you drinking? I'm drinking Yuengling Golden Pilsner. I'll put it in the banners. I don't think anybody's going to join. One person who joins got to go to mother's birthday party, and somebody else got something else to do. So I don't know. You know, I don't demand people join. I never demand that people join this. I just insist. Oh, me. There's Dazzling Dave. Dazzling Dave.
So,
Just tasting a golden pilsner.
a what?
A golden pilsner
By whom?
by a company called Yingling. Yingling.
Yeah, I had that one. That's the it left me kind of like wishing that they didn't make it.
Well, I think they've improved it. It's still not, the greatest thing, but it's better than when we tried it back 6 years ago. Oh yeah, Pilsner Urquell, you can't beat it.
Actually, you
Maine,
can, but you're going to spend more money to beat Pilsner or Carol. There's other ones out there. They're very expensive though.
yeah, Maine lunch. I'd like to try some more Maine IPAs. Okay, so that's what I have. Chilada Fresa. Oh, you got the strawberry one.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed the orange one so much, and you were raving about this one, and we had the watermelon one. I figured I'd try it.
You didn't
Low
go look.
alcohol content. And, we had heat advisory today.
Yeah,
You don't want to get too out of control. So
you didn't find that variety pack at Winn-Dixie, huh?
no, I did go to Total Wine looking for it, and man, that place is ridiculous.
Yeah, they didn't even have it listed for Total Wine. They just showed
Yeah.
Winn-Dixie. They showed Winn-Dixie.
Their prices are so out of control in there. It's I mean, and then I walked past the whiskey aisle, and they had a sign up next to the Buffalo Trace, limit one per customer.
It's not even that popular in Louisiana. They don't have to do that.
They had none on the shelf. It's like they trying to create this big old thing for it, And some guy was there, and he said, "I can't get my hands on that." So I told him, I said, "Go to New Orleans with Carrollton Claiborne. There's a little grocery store over there, has it all the time."
Mathern's has it all the time.
Now I'll give him this: the price was really low. It was $21 for a fifth. That's really low. You go elsewhere, it's like 24, 25. I saw the price. I said, "Well, I guess that's why it's wiped out here. It's like $3 or $4 cheaper." But
I guess now that does make sense. So now wait, that does make sense because what's going to happen is some crooked little stores are going to buy it for $21.99 as much as they can, and then go down to their neighborhood and sell it for $27.99.
$20.99. I told you it was $21. $20.99.
That's even worse. They would really do it. They would go.
No,
they would get
penny.
They would make no. I was saying $21.99. So they would make They would make $7 off of each bottle. I know what these people do. I'm telling you. Okay, so yeah, I guess you have to do it that way, or the crooks will come in.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I just thought it was ridiculous that they had none.
Oh, they probably sold out. Now,
no, they probably have it back, holding for their friends. Like these places do. Hold stuff for their friends.
Excuse me. You want to read this, or you want me to read it?
Yeah, you can read it. I'm not interested in reading.
Modelo Chilada Fresa. Fresa means strawberry in Spanish. Picante brings more sabor, flavor, to our family of chiladas with the perfect balance of sweet strawberry flavor, a hint of chili, and authentic Mexican beer. It's our great tasting Michelada style beer with a strawberry spin. And it's 124 calories, so it's low on calories. 501 milligrams of salt, and 3.5% alcohol, and
salt or sodium? Difference.
Sodium.
Okay. Because sometimes you use sodium as a preservative instead of a flavor enhancer.
Yeah, 16.4 grams of carbs. And if you look at the glass, you'll probably see the chunks of strawberry. They're saying add tequila to it to spruce it up, but I don't know if people want to do that.
I don't want to add 8 tequila to this. This is fine the way it is.
I found that it did not help it, and
It's a beer based product, and it's supposed to taste like tequila. It's like, really?
I didn't like the way it tasted after the tequila went into it.
Yeah, getting back to one, when they came to town, they came in with a plan, and their plan was to dominate the market. And the way they did it is that it came in with low prices, huge inventory. So they sucked everyone in with the low prices and the huge inventory. Because you go there, you can get anything at any time. They had merchandisers from the local distributors there, the beer companies that were working. They would give away free samples of just about any and everything you wanted to try. Wine, liquor, beer. They put up like little schedules. Hey, this was going to be by, that was going to be by. There was no limit on samples that you wanted to. You could sit around there and drink the samples all day long. And they slowly started pulling it back in. Once they slowly started pulling it back in, you saw the availability start to trickle away. Then you slowly saw the prices go up a little bit.
Yeah, now
the prices are higher.
The shelves are
like that Walmart effect. You remember when Walmart was the low price leader before they were made in America only?
Yeah.
Then he went to the low price leader where you go in and say, well, I can get it cheaper here. And they match the price or whatever. Now they're almost like Sears. You go in there and it's like, oh, okay, well, they got it all decked out like Sears was when we were kids. So the plan is to come in and dominate the market, run your competition off, and collect all those customer base and bring them in one unit. I'm telling you, I went walking around that place. I could not believe the prices. Everything was so high. Everything. The inventory was low. They were wiped out of stuff. They had stuff that wasn't even available at all. I could not find one bottle of Wild Turkey Rye.
Have you noticed that their shelf?
They had absolutely none on the shelf.
Have you noticed that their shelves have a lot of gaps in them now?
No, what I did notice is that they're filling up a lot of those areas with their own store brands.
Oh yeah, that's their whole thing. That's their game plan.
Yeah, because they'll offer their store brands, and we don't know their store brands because I heard other folks speaking, as I'm looking around trying to figure out what I want to get or what I don't want to get. And I did pick up a couple of things, and we'll discuss that later. But they were even saying, "Oh man, there's so many different products here. I've never seen any of this stuff before." So I started talking to a couple of folks. There was just a couple from Mississippi. They went in and they're like, "Oh yeah, we stopped it here because we don't have anything like this in Mississippi." And then some other fellow was there from Tennessee. He's like, "Oh, I grew up around here. I grew up over by UNO and da-da." So we were talking on. He started talking about the whiskeys and all this stuff. How they can't find Weller, they can't find this, they can't find that. And he was the one who pointed out that the shelf was empty on Buffalo Trace. I said, "Man, that's what's up. Go down the street and you'll get it." I said, "It looks like it's $4 more than in the street, but they have it." So that's what's going on. Is that they'll bring it in and they still got their little. It's almost like leader ads now. Grocery stores use. They'll keep their sellers that they're getting at a low price, and they know that it's a hot item, and they'll lower the price just to get people in.
Yeah.
And then if they don't have it, they direct you over to a store brand because they got the little face of somebody on there and the description about how they like it and yada.
Yeah, store brand. It's called a loss. That's called a loss leader. Hey, do you think that? And then we're going to let Jean-Pierre. Hello, Beverage Ram. But we're going to let Jean-Pierre present his product. Do you think that there's a reason that these chiladas are never in bottles? I think it's something to do with the pressure making the caps pop off.
No, it could be something with glass and the way the sunlight affects them since they're full of fruit.
Yeah, most of these
That's what I think.
chiladas
I
are
think
about.
an enclosed container like this actually protects it better. That's why a lot of the craft breweries went to cans.
Oh, okay, I was thinking maybe it had something to do with pressure building up and it could pop their top off.
Nah, that's the case.
Okay, now Jean-Pierre, the legendary Jean-Pierre Beverage Ramble.
Hold on, let me relocate. About to go on a little tour with y'all. Hold on one second.
Who, by the way, folks, did not drink any alcohol yesterday.
Look at that Ponderosa all over the place.
Yeah,
he's bringing us all over.
Out and about. Yeah, I was out and about with my aunt yesterday, so I had to be on my best behavior. So, yep. So she's here right now. We're about to go visit other older brother in a little bit, but
wait, we're gonna meet Jean-Pierre's brother, the elusive one, the whiskey drinker.
Now, Jean, if you're using that flip phone, it's not going to work so well on these hangouts.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go cellular and get off your Wi-Fi. You're not coming in good.
Wi-Fi. It's accessible.
Okay, it's coming in kind of questionable. All right, what do you have?
Brainy.
Okay, real quick. I got Old Milwaukee Light. Here's what I have right now.
Okay.
I was going to spot, but I had to clear out the room of all this alcohol. Question certain things. So,
how dare you bring Old Milwaukee Light?
You know,
is that your patio?
I hit all the alcohol.
I'm just messing with you. 3.8%. Okay, that's been on the market since 1982, by the way.
Okay, so anyway, this is what I have.
Very
warm
this morning.
Yeah, warm right now. It is humid out here in the Atlantic area. It's supposed to be up in the 90s. Yeah, but I really is down there. Sun is out. So
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but sometimes your Wi-Fi is a little not so great.
You know, my apartment's right down here.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about David.
Yeah, well, you know.
But I'm coming in pretty good, right? My signal's coming in pretty good.
It's coming in tolerable.
That's what happens when you access something that should be free. And it is to me.
Well, like I said, I'm right outside. But anyway, 3.8%, really good. I was going to bring Spaten. Well, I'll do that next week. The lager, but so I have this. Perfect for a day like this. Very enjoyable. Of course, remember the popular commercials back in the 80s. Old Milwaukee Light. They're fishing. They're playing. They're out there. Lumberjacks. They're doing all these different activities, and then they're cooking burgers or fish or whatever, crawfish, and then they're pounding a lot of this.
Yeah, and they even recorded one of the videos in Louisiana.
In Beatico Creek.
Yeah, Beatico Creek, and they were catching
just north where I live, and then a little over toward Jay's Way.
Yeah, it's a good standby beer, guys. I guess I get this, and of course I still get the $5.99 Old Milwaukee while supplies last. They still got plenty of it at that tower where I go to here in Dorville, and there's another one in Midtown Atlanta. But yeah, this is very enjoyable. $9.99 for a sixer. You can't go wrong with this beer. And not for sixer, excuse me, for a 12-pack.
So, Sean, you're getting regular Old Milwaukee for $5.99 12-pack?
Yeah. They didn't have anything cold that Friday, so I needed something cold, and they had nothing cold. So I said, let me go ahead and get this when I was about to join y'all for Fandango Friday. So
correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Old Milwaukee like a lighter version of Schlitz?
It's the cheaper version of Schlitz.
Yeah.
What's the ABV on regular?
4.6.
Yeah.
4.6.
Man, I'm telling you, and I know this for a fact. The last time we got Old Milwaukee in the talls, it was 5.0. I'm telling you. No. When they improved it, it was like 5 years ago, and it was maltier, it was heavier. Do your research.
Right now, it is scarce. I mean, scarce to find Old Milwaukee Old Milwaukee Ice. I remember when I would travel from Mobile, stop in Atlanta before I head back home to Jersey. I would stop at a liquor store right near the bus stop, and
Well, do you notice that they don't list Old Milwaukee Ice on the website
Yeah,
anymore?
so that's pretty much gone now.
Is that Old Milwaukee menthol? Look, Old Milwaukee menthol.
Non-alcohol, 0 alcohol.
You got
And that's
regular
very
red,
popular.
white, and menthol.
Right.
A couple of stores I've gone to, the Old Milwaukee non-alcoholic is very popular. A lot of them are buying this now. So, but it's really Old Milwaukee Light. It's a good standby, and the price is amazing. You know, $9.99 sometimes that for both of them, or like I said, for the special they're doing right now, $5.99 for a 12-pack.
So Jean,
Can't beat it.
I have a theory on the increase of the non-alcoholic beer market.
Okay, what's the theory?
During this pandemic, everybody went to drinking, all the amateurs, and they damaged their livers, but they can't get off the beer. So now they're switching to the non-alcoholic beer because they still got to have a beer.
Yeah.
Now look, this is wrong. It was not first brewed in 1849. That is Schlitz. Schlitz is 1849.
Right.
Old Milwaukee was
What they did, they copy and paste. They copy and paste the info from Schlitz onto this and put the can of Old Milwaukee.
Yeah, because Old Milwaukee was not introduced until 1934. So I don't know what they're talking
This
about.
is once again the incompetence of Pabst doing what they're doing, and I don't know what they're doing.
They must be in cahoots with the brewery formerly known as Dixie. Then Faubourg, then we're secretly closing down.
Yeah.
And
I would love to go back to that tour, but then again, it wasn't really much of a tour for us for Dixie, was it?
Well, you can go now.
That was nice. They lied to get us in there. They told us it was Dixie. They sold me a $5 16-ounce beer. Then they had offerings of other Dixies I never heard of. Then I felt like I was in a craft brew house the way they were carrying on. The only thing cool about it was not much. Oh, well, we got to go out into the swamp tours, and then we had some really good Asian food out there too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, New Orleans East. Yeah, the good Vietnamese.
Yeah, and then we went to the French Quarter, and then we went to the Saserac House.
You know, it's a good question you brought up.
Walked us 2 miles from a free spot to the Saserac House. That was very enjoyable. Thank you.
It's a good question that you brought up. It's a good question you brought up about the chiladas. That all of them are, because not one of them, any of them are out there. None of them are in bottles, and I guess the same reason, because it's fruit and all that stuff, the sunlight and whatnot.
Well, they're also
in a brown bottle. It just would kind of maybe.
Yeah, let's not forget, gentlemen, that this is brewed in Mexico, which is the adversary's country, not ours, and it's being shipped in, or probably brought in through trucks, right, along with other things in those trucks.
So, and I haven't tried the Fresa yet, but I've tried the regular, the Special, and the
it's yummy,
and all of them, to me, all of them taste great. I mean, the Dos Equis version, which I think y'all should have right now, right down there.
I saw one Dos Equis. Yeah.
So, yeah. And by the way, Jay, that Pilsner really good. I could get in cans, $1.39 in cans, 16-ounce cans of the England Pilsner, which I think it's good. I like to do a comparison. Well, I don't know if you get the Brooklyn Pilsner. I doubt you get any Brooklyn beers, right? Now
we get a few.
Sorry,
the Brooklyn Pilsner,
regular Brooklyn.
Yeah, the Brooklyn Pilsner.
We used to have a pizza place. It was called Brooklyn Pizza.
Right.
You can go in. It was just really good New York style, thin crust, and they had Brooklyn on tap. So it was
Brooklyn,
like
Brooklyn Lager.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Lager is real good. The Pilsner is good. I would say do a comparison of that Pilsner and the Brooklyn and the Brooklyn Pilsner, but since you don't get Brooklyn, would you do a comparison with this one and Pilsner Urquell, which I think Pilsner Urquell will probably win easily?
Oh yeah, it would kill Yingling. Here's the original Old Milwaukee label, 1934, and it says Joseph Schlitz Brewing Company. It was sort of like their inexpensive brand.
It's like their Bush.
Yeah, their budget brand. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, well, I was hearing about Old Milwaukee. It was a cheaper brand. You used to get it in quarts when I was in high school. Cheap.
Yes.
In quarts for like if you really shop around, you can get a quart of beer for $1. Most cases.
Yeah, I remember they used to sell quarts here, and then they went bye-bye.
Yeah,
I remember they used to sell quarts here, and then they went bye-bye.
glass bottles.
Oh shoot!
But that we had Dixie. Falstaff was all over the place. You can get Falstaff anywhere.
Yes, I remember the last time
Stuff, yeah.
when I bought Falstaff, it was $1.99 for a six.
I remember Schaefer when it was $4.99 a case. A case.
I thought I was showing the. You want to see the website, Jean?
Yeah, sure.
I thought I was showing it, but I wasn't. You
were
could
showing
talk about.
it.
You could talk about.
the
Oh,
whole
it
emblem
was-
and all that.
Oh, it was showing. Okay, I must have
Yeah,
hit the
you
wrong.
showed all the
Okay.
memorabilia.
Okay, Jean, go ahead and present. I'll show the old label.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a good, refreshing. Like I said, the first time I had this, if I can recall, as a young man, first time gotten this was 2000. Let's go over to friends. We were just BSing around, and he said, "Hey, old Milwaukee, I never had the light version." So he was a guy like me, really at that point, cheap guy, inexpensive. I was buying the Bush, and that's when beer was cheap, still is cheap again, of all the three alcoholic beverages. But yeah, I tried. It was pretty decent, and then of course started drinking all the other stuff, the lighter, the Miller Lights, and the Bud Lights and whatnot, and then kind of got back to this. And again, when I lived in Mobile, I was able to get this with ease, this and that, and then all of a sudden it was discontinued, just like Schlitz was able to get with ease in Mobile, and then that was discontinued. And now Schlitz is nowhere to be seen. And since I moved up here, I found plenty of old Milwaukee, but no Schlitz. It was maybe one time or a few times at two spots I was able to get Schlitz. But for the price for what it is versus the other lighter lagers, Keystone Light, Busch Light, Milwaukee's Best Light, it's, unfortunately they don't have selling a 30-pack here, but it's only a 12. But the others, they do 30 packs, but just clean, refreshing, just easy, nice. And so right now, look, it's like 81 degrees right now at 11:05 Eastern time here. So
now does it say Stroh Brewing Company or Schlitz Brewing Company?
Joseph Schlitz Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Still with the Schlitz. But just say Pabst, but Pabst, we all know Pabst does a terrible job on promotion and everything else.
Yeah.
Which is a big disappointment because people love their stuff.
Can't argue with that. Now we're going to go around and give scores.
Let me get my score right now because I got to get going. So.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I'm out here right now. So start. So I'm gonna go 88 out of 100 for Old Milwaukee Light.
B+.
Yeah. So
I didn't do my description.
Oh yeah, I'm going to let you do it. You're not going to get drunk off of it, Beverage Ramble, because it's only 3.8.
Friday was
handle right now.
Friday.
Got drunk.
Yep, and I did not watch the tail end of that. Did not watch the ending of that Mavericks game on Friday night. I saw the beginning of it, and then I was out to sleep.
Uh-oh. Well, have a fun day.
Yep, just gonna hang out, just spend time with family, and enjoy myself and all that good stuff. So,
all right. See you Wednesday for Bohemia.
Everyone. Thank you so much for all you do.
See you Wednesday for Bohemia.
Bohemia, definitely. All right, later.
Well, that was a quick cameo there. Modelo Gelato Fresa Picante. 3.5% alcohol. Yeah, this looks like a melted daiquiri to me. Doesn't look like a beer at all. There is a beer back note with it. There's some salt. You could taste it. There's fruit. Strawberry to me is coming through as a real strawberry as opposed to a candied strawberry or strawberry jam. So it tastes pretty good.
Strawberry jam.
No, I said as opposed to a strawberry jam.
Oh, okay.
It tastes like a real strawberry. Yeah, I mean these are good. Would I drink them all the time? No. I had one Wednesday when we did the Wednesday show. I had the orange one. I was quite pleased with it. And right now in my area, you can get these for $3 a piece when you buy two. So that's not bad. This is a 24-ounce can, so you're really getting two of these in one vessel. Yeah, it's light. It's summery. It says there's chili in this too, which it does have a little chili back note to it. But yeah, I like the way they make these. It's almost like a strawberry freezy pop or something made from fruit. If you ever get one of those ones made from real fruit, and there's like a little heat, but it's not hot. It's just flavor of the heat. Kind of like you were describing the other day when you had that margarita. It was infused or supposedly had some kind of jalapeno in it.
Yeah.
It had the jalapeno flavor, not the heat. Same thing here.
Yeah, not really.
What kind of chili they're using. I would assume it's the chili that they ship off to the Asia area to make that Shiraz.
Oh, sriracha?
Yeah, sriracha. Yeah, a lot of those peppers, a majority of those peppers are grown in Mexico, and then they're shipped off to Asia, and they make the Shiraz there. So, yeah, whatever that chili is, this is a good product. I would recommend it to anyone. It's delicious. I'll give it an A, like a real good score. I mean, it's a combination of a melted daiquiri with a beer backbone, fruit. You know, it's good.
So like a 93, 94, 95?
Yeah, somewhere around there. I don't want to get too crazy with the score. It's an A product. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I haven't had anything like this other than the tomato-based ones, which those are pretty good too. But those are actually designed for hangovers. I've seen a lot of older folk drink tomato juice and beer. Again, that's usually a hangover thing for them. I've seen that through the years. Yeah, if you look closer, there is some
chunks.
Yeah, chunks floating around or actually stuck to the side of the glass. And those are bits of strawberry. So,
yep.
Yeah, it's good.
So
you know what else is good? There's no seeds in it.
No seeds.
Strawberry has all the seeds on the outside.
On the outside, only fruit with seeds on the outside. Now I got Yingling Golden Pilsner. I'm giving it a 90. It's good. It's excellent in a way, but still, it's not up to the real good Pilsner level. But
well, you know, with that said,
it's good.
You call it the only fruit with seeds on the outside. Technically, it's not a fruit. Fruit has to have seeds in the inside.
Oh, really?
Yep. So since the seeds on the outside is technically not a fruit.
Okay, I'm not a scientist.
Like an avocado is considered a fruit by definition. So is a tomato by definition because the seeds are inside.
Okay. I didn't know that. Now we were talking about
could be an anomaly.
We were talking about budget beers, like Jean brought a budget beer. Here's an old budget beer that got discontinued nearly 20 years ago. And you might remember back in the 80s, it was pretty popular. You'd see it at all the grocery stores like Winn-Dixie, and it was real cheap.
Meisterbrow, yeah.
You could get a 6-pack for $1.99.
Yeah, brought to us by our friends at Miller.
Yeah, they bought Meisterbrow. It was actually a company that they bought. So they
yeah, it was a competition with Michelob. Meisterbrow. It used to come in a bottle. And I think the label was blue and it had like the foil on top.
Oh no, you're thinking of Lowenbrow.
Oh, Lowenbrow. Sorry about that. Lowenbrau, Meisterbrow.
Yeah, Meisterbrow was just a very inexpensive American beer from Miller. But I liked it. I liked it, but then by the time I started sipping on beer, it disappeared. It just went away like zoom. It was
Yeah.
gone. But at one time, it was kind of like a thing, you know. If people had a get together, they would bring a lot of this stuff. Yep. And there was a Meisterbrow Light, but that's all the past now.
What beer disappeared that you would like to see back in its original format?
Well, the one I just showed, and also I'd like to see Milwaukee's Best Premium beer come back.
I would like to see the original Falstaff come back.
Yeah, not the pretend Falstaff that they made, or the pretend Jacks that they made at the craft brewery in New Orleans. Remember the pretend? Yeah, Jacks. But those are just like a dream, you know. They're not coming back, so forget it.
No, craft beer done screwed up the beer market.
Well, it didn't screw it up. I mean, there's enough cheap American adjunct lagers to keep you satisfied, I guess.
Oh man, I'll tell you what, if you go on Facebook and you look at a certain beer group that used to get bastardized if you said anything wrong about that certain brewery in Broussard, those fellows are all drinking macros now. And they posting it with pride.
Yeah, well, they got to pay for stuff too. They got to pay bills. They got to pay bills.
Oh yeah.
They got to pay bills like everybody else. Hey, now here's the part where we go to show and tell and promos. Now this Wednesday we got Bohemia Pilsner, formerly known as Bohemia Classica. They try to jump on that Pilsner train. I bought my 6-pack at International Market for $9.49. I got one bottle left. That's been around for 100 and
I find International Markets beer prices to be high.
119 years. Yeah, they're not typically very good, but you can find deals over there sometimes. But I thought it was a good deal on the Bohemia.
Well, they got a new person over there that's doing the whole liquor area, and they seem to be like really in tune to other people's prices and stuff. So he's starting to match them to TW's prices and stuff.
Oh,
so
that's good.
We're not going to get any deals from there.
Oh no,
that's dried up.
I got a deal on a.
Last time I was there, he's like, he goes, hey boss, you want to get on this raffle for this? And I said, no. He says, oh, well, it's free. All you got to do is buy 2 bourbons. And, you know, so I was like, all right. So I guess all he did was collect my information. I never heard from him anything. It was one of those chase down things.
Yeah, you didn't win.
I told him, I said, no. I was like, dude, I'm not interested in this. Well, you automatically put in here, just fill it out. You know,
well,
those second and third generation peeps that are here, and then they know everything.
I mean, you can get deals over there. Like they had the Henry McKenna for $9.99 straight bourbon. Okay, but as far as promos, so we got Bohemia Pilsner on Wednesday at about 7:20 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Then on Friday, Fandango Friday at 6:30 Eastern time. And next Sunday, planning to not do Super Sunday or Stout. So sorry, can't do it. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. Okay, so then, but if y'all want to do it without me, I won't get insulted. You can somebody can host it. And as far as
skipping Stout Sunday,
we're just going to push it back. Going to push it back to June 9th. The second Sunday. Now, I'll show you something I bought.
I'll show you something I bought. I'll show you something else I bought. Mr. Bar's Tone. Ha 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 ha.
Now, I know you like these kind of products. I'm just kidding. I bought this at a local store. I've been to Sonic many times, but I never bought alcohol there. But now there's Sonic Hard Southern Sweet Tea.
Okay.
Obviously contract brewed for them because Sonic is not known for any kind of alcohol. But even Minute Maid,
they're
now
barely known for nutritious food.
That's right, like Frito pie, and Minute and tater tots. Now Minute Maid has their own 13.9% alcohol wine-based lemonade tasting product. I never bought it, but I see people buying it like crazy. So I hope this is not made with artificial sugar. Let me see. Malt beverage with select teas and natural flavors. Co-op Ale Works. Memphis, Tennessee, Irwindale, California, Latrobe, Pennsylvania, La Crosse, Wisconsin. That's City Brewing. City Brewing. Same people that make the Paps now and the Schlitz. Oh, well.
Well, they screwing everything up over that City Brewing. That's in my opinion.
Looks like this born on date is August 23rd, August 22nd of 2023. This thing's almost a year old, and it's from Tennessee. So it's from Memphis, Tennessee.
What's the alcohol on that?
5.
Oh, man, throw that in the trash. That's old. It's 9 months, 10 months old. It's going to be spoiled.
Isn't that sad? All right. Well, that's all I want to show.
Hope you didn't pay too much for that.
I did.
So when I was at TW, I picked up this Buffalo Springs Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 90 proof.
Bluff Springs.
Yeah, that's what I said. Bluff Springs.
You said Buffalo.
All right. Let's just get on semantics now. 90.
Semantics.
Are you going to correct me on every word that comes out of my mouth? 45% alcohol. Color on this. It's kind of like an amber color. And this reminded me of something else as I'm tasting it. If you look on the back label, it says it's from
Bardstown.
Bardstown. What distillery is in Bardstown?
More than one.
Mm-hmm.
Heaven Hill and Heaven Hill and Barton. 1792, right?
Yup. And so when I tell you this tastes like something I had before, guess what this tastes like?
I don't know. Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond. I don't know.
Nope. It's hot. It's hot like 1792 foolproof. Hot. Flavor's not like 1792 foolproof. But this tastes like Stedman's.
Stedman Select. What's the ABV on it?
90.
What's the aging?
Oh, I don't know. It doesn't say.
Oh, I bet it does. Oh, could you do me a favor and check that McCormick bottle and see what the age statement is on there?
Which one?
McCormick Special Reserve American. I think there's an age statement somewhere on the bottle neck, maybe.
$24 months.
Oh, wow, only 2 years.
3 years. Now in this one, Bluff Springs, I'm pretty sure it's coming from 1792 people because again it tastes like Stedman's. It's about no, this costs more than Stedman's. I think I picked up that bottle of Stedman's for like what?
$9.99.
Oh no, this is a lot more than Stedman's then. A lot more. So with that said, Stedman's is the deal over this one. This is not bad, but it's hot. And that's the same thing I was telling you about the Stedman's. So I'd have to go pick up another bottle of Stedman's to do a comparison, but I'm pretty sure they just putting the same whiskey in 2 different bottles and sending it out. And this one they sent to Toll Wine and More in Metairie, Louisiana. Not much on the outside. It just says crafted in USA. Crafted in USA. I'm about so sick of that word, crafted. Everything's crafted now. You remember when everything used to be organic? Now it's crafted.
Yep, everything's crafted.
Yeah, this means it's creative. Why don't they just use the word create? It does not give any age statement anywhere.
Really? What's the name of it again? Bluff Creek?
Springs.
Bluff Springs. Oh, okay, I'll do some research on it.
Okay. So needless to say, I wasn't blown away by that one because I'm drinking it and I'm getting hot and I'm getting alcohol and I'm getting nothing that I consider to be a bourbon. But it does say bourbon whiskey on it. Didn't taste like bourbon to me. It tastes like old regular hot whiskey. Then I found this.
I know about that one.
What you know about it?
It's one of those Willet brands.
You are correct, sir. About a Willet Distillery. This is a 101. This one's lighter than the other one, and this one, I think I picked this one up for like $30.99. I've been seeing this all over the place, and I figured, well, let me go ahead and considering the price place that I was swimming in, I was lucky to get out of there with 2 under 60. So, yeah, this is 101 distilled and aged by Willet Distillery.
Yeah, Willet. Yeah.
Willet. Bardstown, Nelson County, Kentucky. I'm not seeing any age statement on this anywhere. Read the other label. It says it's Kentucky's Gold Medal Award, distilled in Kentucky, bottled in the historic Bardstown, Bourbon Center, Kentucky. Center spelled S-E-N-T-R-E.
Yeah, the old way.
It's a sour mash, which means it's going to have a different taste profile. We know what sour mash tastes like. Yeah, it doesn't say anything. Nothing. So this one's going to be another mystery. But I've been seeing this one around, and if I'm not mistaken, they changed the bottle. I think this used to come in the tall bottle. This is the fat bottle. I think it used to come in a bottle like this.
Skinny bottle, yeah.
Yeah. And this was a gift that you gifted on me.
Well, I didn't gift to you. You paid me back. That wasn't a gift.
Yeah.
I just picked it up for you.
Well, it was a gift on the price, and I accepted the price. Thank you.
Yeah, $5, $4.99.
Right.
Here's the website now, Old Bardstown.
Does it say anything about it? I hope this one's not another dud.
Says the nose is sweet. It's a small batch. Nose is sweet. The palate is herbaceous, sweet fruit, vanilla on a layer of oak and earthiness that goes on like a champion marathon runner.
That's it. See the old bottles? Oh, I got that. Johnny Drum. I still got some of that. I wasn't impressed by it. I hope this isn't like that.
There's the Old Bardstown 90 proof.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the Old Bardstown bottled and bond.
That's pretty much what this is. This is 101, bottle and bonds 100.
I'll see this one around at Mathern sometimes, Noah's Mill.
Yeah, I had that one a long time ago. It's pretty good. Like a long time ago. Like long time ago. 20
I
years.
see Rowan's Creek sometimes.
That's not bad.
Pure Kentucky. This is like their budget version, budget brand.
Oddly enough, the same bottle. Hope this isn't a budget. If it is, I'm not going to stop at shop at that store anymore.
And Kentucky Vintage. This is sort of like a budget brand also.
Oh, same bottle. Hey, sometimes you got to try some things, you never know. You might find something good, but Sure would like to try them at Savannah discount prices and not Total Wands prices.
There's the owners today.
It's a nice family. Don't have to work. All they do is play and drink.
Oh, you're assuming that.
All they do is run a business.
Got to make sure the kids behave and play nice with the cat. Don't antagonize people. All right. Well, so I'll have to visit that distillery one day. Any last comments?
Have a great day. Drink better beers, better whiskeys, and better everything.
Yeah, and let's hope that iced tea stuff from Sonic is not spoiled after all this time.
God, I hope not, man.
Right, Invasion, like it. Play
Pretty
nice.
much, man. You got a family-run business. God knows how many generations it's been to, and you get it, you market it, run it. It's gonna create its wealth all by itself.
Oh, like a perpetual motion machine. Okay.
Well, I mean, in the last 15 to 20 years, brown water's caught on. Nobody drank this stuff before. Now everybody's got to run it down. Got to get that brown water, man. But I used to drink.
You know what? Do you know what type of liquor is still the most popular in America today? It's not even close.
It's vodka.
Vodka still is the number one. All right, folks.
We answered.
Y'all take care now.